What's up, home team? It's your boy Jay here with another prediction for the Arkansas Razorbacks football team. This week we have the BYU Cougars coming to Fayetteville. Game is Saturday, September 16th at 6:30 p.m. A night game. Of course, if we backtrack, we got the W against WCU and the W against Kent State. And I will say this is that a win is a win. And I know a lot of people are saying that, the Hogs are holding back. They don't want to, show their hand as far as their strategy for SEC play. And I get that part. That comes from the playbook aspect. But your fundamental blocking, tackling, offensive schemes, getting good push up front if you're the O-line, getting pressure on the D-line, if you're on defense, are fundamentals. Those are things you don't have to hold back on. I don't see why we wouldn't want to show the dominance against these Rudy Poo teams like Western Carolina and Kent State. To me, that logic of we're holding back makes no sense to fundamentals. As I stated, as it pertains to your playbook, yes, you may run some basic plays because you want to save those weapons for SEC play. So when they get the film, they won't be as prepared as they would if you gave them a glimpse of some of your high-powered snaps. So as it pertains to fundamentals, Arkansas should be dominating. That's something you want to show us as fans. That's something you want to do. We saw the adjustments against Kent State with the offense. They ran KJ some. The defense is much improved, so don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing the defense, and I'm really not trying to bash the offense. I think that I want to see more aggressiveness. Kent State was more aggressive in their blocking scheme as far as on offense. They were opening up the gaps and the lanes for the running backs to run. So once we got KJ going in the second half, which I don't want to do a lot of, but you have to do what you have to do, it is what it is. So against this BYU team, you don't want to take this team lightly because you don't want a team like BYU who has the potential to come into Fayetteville and upset you if we get a slow start. And they may not let up on the gas pedal. They may, take us in. I think this team is very well capable of coming back against a team like BYU, but you don't want to be down. So I'm hoping to see some improvements. I'm hoping to see a W. I think that the Hogs will pull out a solid win. I'm going to go with a score of, I'm going to say Arkansas will defeat BYU with a score of 42-21. 42-21. In fact, let me make note of that. Yes, I think the Hogs will do that. 42-21. What are your predictions? What do you think? What are your keys to the game? I think that if we can have KJ throw the ball effectively to the receivers, which he has been doing, but I think the run game has to be there. And I'm hoping that the blocking schemes will improve. From a defensive end or defensive stance, I think that the defense needs to continue to, be aggressive like they are. I'd like to see that four-man front, or if they go with more on that front, to attack and to be a little bit more aggressive. I want to see some push against the opposing offensive line. So I want to see that offensive line collapse. So 42-21 Hogs. I think we'll get another W. And then next week, the following week, we go to LSU. That's when the real test will begin to see if this playbook we've been holding back, notion is true. Which again, you only hold back your plays, but the fundamentals of pushing smaller teams around, FCS schools around, that's fundamental. Show us that. We want to see that aggression. Don't hold back on that. 42-21, Arkansas. Peace.